The long wait is finally over. Aston Martin finally revealed their official livery for the Valkyrie AMR LMH prototype for both WEC and IMSA 2025 season. The British brand will be joining both top classes in WEC, in which will make its debut at 1812 km of Qatar in late February, and also in IMSA, in which will make the debut at the 12 Hours of Sebring in mid-March. In IMSA's case, the Valkyrie will be the first LMH prototype to be running at the GTP class since it was introduced in 2023. Talking about the liveries, for the WEC effort the traditional British green will be used on the Valkyrie car. While in IMSA, the traditional blue scheme used by Heart of Racing in their GT cars will be used. The Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR LMH is based on the road version, which was designed by Adrian Newey, who worked in last year's being very successful in Red Bull racing in Formula 1 and now is part of the Aston Martin F1 team. However, the Valkyrie LMH prototype has no involvement from Adrian Newey. And talking about the car, unlike the other prototypes in Hypercar and GTP classes and also from the road version, the Valkyrie LMH prototype will not have a hybrid system because this is not mandatory in LMH regulations. The chassis was built by Multimatic, the same constructor which built the Porsche 963 and Ford Mustang GT3. The engine used will be a Cosworth V12 6.5 liters. And talking about the engine, this is the prototype in which most sportscars fans are expecting so much due to the sound, because the Valkyrie will be the only hypercar to use a V12 engine spec. So what about listening to a little bit of the Valkyrie engine sound now? Now let's talk about the drivers' lineup. Previously in November, Harry Tincknell and Alex Riberas were announced as the first drivers for the Valkyrie program in WEC. And now, more drivers were announced for the Valkyrie Hypercar program. For the car number 007, Harry Tincknell will be joined by Tom Gamble, now former McLaren factory driver, and is joining now as the new AMR factory driver. The young British driver competed with the Heart of Racing team at Daytona last month in the GTD class. And for rounds like Qatar, Le Mans and Bahrain, Ross Gunn will be completing the 007 lineup. And in its sister car number 009, Alex Riberas will be joined by the 2024 24 Hours of Spa winner Marco Sorensen, who is a very experienced driver in GT categories with AMR. And for Qatar, Le Mans and Bahrain, Roman De Angelis will be completing the 009 lineup. And for the IMSA effort, Ross Gunn and Roman De Angelis will be the full season drivers, and a third driver for rounds like Sebring and Petit Le Mans will be announced later. So this was the announcement from Aston Martin, with finally revealing the livery and also the drivers. So what's your expectations from the Valkyrie in both Hypercar and GTP classes? Are you excited to listen to the V12 engine? So let me know down in the comment sections below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not lose any more videos about IMSA and WEC. We see you in the next videos.